Hi, I'm Dorothy-Rose Pallesen. I've been writing poetry for quite some time, and these poems are poems with a purpose. Rainbow shell, rainbow colours captured in a shell, delicately shaded, hinting of sunset and blue skies or dawn over the sea. Beauty hidden from sight when first garnered, from the rocks hidden by crusty chalk, lumpy and bumpy, rough on the hands. Turn it over and look at the black, shiny, slimy fruit of the sea. Like learning about people, you have to dig, scrape and polish to see the true beauty. One time I had a very bad experience when I was being tutored on a course, and this is the poem that I wrote then. I am a power, bashed and battered by the stone of sarcasm, minced by the sharp knives of injustice. I want to say, look at my beautiful shell, the perfection that has been perfected over the years, the perfection that's me, the beauty and the luminescence. But I've been parted from my shell, wrenched out and torn, and have nothing pleasant now for you to look at. My guts are spilt and mixed and muddy. Leave me alone to renew myself. It will take time for me to recreate. Now I'm going to read one that I wrote when I noticed that people who weren't talking to my husband once he got into a wheelchair after he'd had a stroke. And somehow that's the habit of people, so I wrote one that I hope will be a wake-up call for people. Okay, I've had a stroke, but I'm still me, can't you see? My mind is still alert, even if I can't express myself in words. Okay, my speech is slow, but not as slow as your understanding. Listen to me, watch my actions. You'll soon learn what I mean. Haven't you seen me miming those words I can't say? Do give me time to help you understand. When you hustle, you add to my frustration. I'm already angry that I can't express myself to you. Don't add to that anger. This may be you someday. Another time I got very frustrated about the different surfaces that one had to push a wheelchair over. It was very ironical that the footpaths were bumpy, and yet the roadway and the parking areas for cars were smooth. So here we are, chained. Like a supermarket trolley, the wheelchair moves crab-like on the footpath, leaden and awkward, pulling my arms in all directions, taking all my strength to control. Cars move slowly as I deliberately push the wheelchair onto the car park surface. It steers smoothly, as smooth as a new surface. It moves on. We go between parked cars, and moving cars politely dodge us. Then luck runs out. We reach the other side, rough footpath again, and the push me, pull you repeats. I look at the man chained to the chair. I look at me chained to him. Why do I inflict this agony on myself each week? The answer is simple. I see the pleasure in the face of a man who cannot do anything for himself. It is worthwhile, but still my back aches. My arms ache, my heart aches. Another time I was a volunteer at a rest home I used to go and help every Wednesday afternoon, and one of my jobs was to wheel Gwen, who was blind, down to the Bible study. This particular day, I went down to pick her up, and she wasn't allowed to come. She was being punished by the nurse at the rest home because she'd asked for the toilet twice in an hour. So I went home, and this is what I wrote to get rid of some of my anger. Have pity on me, for I am blind and I am old, and with my blindness I have lost all sense of time and space. Have pity on me, I cannot walk as I once used, and I've lost control of all I once held dear. My mind is still alert, and I can hear those murmurings. I do not understand why you are angry. I only want to control just a little of my life. Grant me some dignity. It's all I have left. Please let me have the small pleasures I can still enjoy.